My name is Tony Hernandez. Today what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what rice pudding is all about. In the Mexican culture, if I can speak right, there is a dish that gets made, and it's basically with rice. Rice that's heated up, boiled, and sugar's added, cinnamon, and some other spices if they wish to add. But I'm going to show you how I make it. Okay, so I have a simple recipe, and I've already started. So I'm just going to go through the steps that I've taken. So basically, what I do is I get a small pot. Like this is a small pot. I don't know what the size is. There's a smaller pot, and then there's this medium pot, and then there's a big pot. This is a small pot. So now, besides that, you fill this up about halfway. You fill this pot up, and of water. You boil the water. Boil the water until you start seeing that little bubbles. Once you do that, I add a cup of rice. It doesn't matter what type of rice you use. There's different variety of rice. I just use the simple Great Value Walmart brand. It does the trick. The idea is having something sweet to eat, right? So, and it tastes good. So I've tested different types of rice. So Great Value it is. It's affordable, and if you're on a budget, it does what you need it to do as far as rice pudding goes. Okay, so I'm going to continue. So I've boiled the water. I've added my rice, and basically you have boiling water. You add rice to it, and it cooks pretty quick. So, and what you're looking for, the type of rice that you're looking for, is when the rice kind of expands. So when it's introduced with hot water, it goes pretty quick. It expands pretty quick. So you're looking at maybe less than 6 minutes, less if that. So the eye is what you look. I mean, use your eye and just look at the rice as it's boiling. But the simple recipe is just water, cup of rice, just 1 cup of rice, and sweet condensed milk. Okay, a little small one. It is 14 ounces. I'm gonna add this whole can, and to some people it might be overbearing as far as sweetness, but I like it. It works for the amount of rice I use. So it tastes good. So I'm gonna add this into my pot. It's already has the rice already boiled. It's already at the consistency I want it to be. So I'm going to continue. I'm going to add this 14 ounce cup of sweet condensed milk. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to write up a little PDF, recipe. It's, like I said, it's pretty simple. And I'm going to post it onto my website. And put a link on down there. Okay. I always see videos where they're pointing down there, and I never see the link. So I'm pointing down there. I'm going to make sure that there's a link. Okay, so I'm going to continue. Okay, this is before it starts. This is the grains. This is the rice grains. So you see how small it is? Real hard, rigid. Okay. So I'm going to show you what it looks like, or what it's supposed to look like when it's pretty much ready to have the condensed milk added to the mixture. Okay. All right. So you see how it's kind of expanded, right? So let's see if we can It's expanded, and also it's mushy. It's you can squeeze it, and it squeezes. It's not, if you squeeze it and it's hard, it's still not ready. Okay, you'll still need to cook it a bit more. Okay, so if you squeeze a little kernel, a rice kernel, and it mushes, it's ready to go. Okay, so I'm going to add my sweet condensed milk. So it's real thick, so I'm going to add all of it. See that? So I'm going to put this down. Oops. It's all going. That's what happens when you hear the doorbell rings. Our dogs go on alert. Palm apologies. A key tip. You don't want to mix the rice as it's boiling. You don't want to mix it a lot. You don't want it to get too mushy. You still want them to separate, but it's simply you don't want it to get mushy to where it all sticks together and so forth. And on top of that, you don't want the bottom of the pot of the rice to stick to the bottom. You gotta watch out for that. So, ground cinnamon. Cinnamon goes a long way. Cinnamon, like I said, goes a long way, so a few dashes of this is enough. And what I mean by a dash is just, oops, I just sprayed cinnamon here. So let me show you real quick here. Here's a pot, here's cinnamon. Pop, pop, that's enough. Cinnamon, you'll mix that cinnamon into the mixture, and that's pretty much it. And that's all I add to my rice pudding. Okay, now obviously there's preservatives that you can add to it, but mine's all natural. It's just rice, sweet condensed milk, cinnamon, and that's it. Just a little bit of time, and it took me no more than 15 minutes or so just to prepare this. It's pretty quick, and it goes a long way. 1 cup of rice, 14-ounce can of sweet condensed milk, and 2 dashes of cinnamon. Again, you can add whatever other spice, whatever other sweetness to it if you want. If 14 ounces is not enough for you, you can add another half or another can, but it's all about your taste buds. Mine, that's sufficient. It goes well for our kids. Our kids like it. So they're always saying, "Dad, make some rice pudding, come on." And you go to work, come home, go to work, come home. It becomes kind of, you get tired at night. So anyways, those times where it's kind of laid back. It's it's Labor Day weekend. So I'm gonna make it. Today's Sunday. I'm gonna say the date. The date today is August 31st, 2014. The date that will be a day. Alright, it's been a rough weekend so far, and rice pudding is a good little sweetness they can taste for the taste buds, and it's great. Alright, so have fun with it. Experiment a bit if you wish. I always say, try it. You will never know until you try it. There's so many recipes that I have in my mind, in my cookbooks, and I hope to make a few more videos to share this experience with you. Okay, I know what I have made right now is simple. I didn't show very much, because it's not that much. It doesn't take that much effort into it. It's real quick, to the point, and it's something that will be enjoyed. All right. So again, have fun with it. Be safe. Don't burn yourself, and love it. Okay. Love what you do when you cook it.